Create post. Live on the tube. TackleJunkie.com. Live on the tube. Next, publish. And it looks like we are live. I know. All right. We're live. We got audio. We got video. Let me know. We got audio. We got video. What's up? What's up? We got audio. We got video. Let me know. Audio is a go. My dude, Lauren. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Cool. We got 18 people hopping on here. I do appreciate it. I know it's like 7:49. I literally, like I tell you guys, just walked in the door from work. We hopped on. So if you guys are curious, there is never really any topics to these. I'm never really sure about the time. We just get on whenever we can, hang out for about an hour or so. I got a little giveaway for you guys at the end of the stream. So stay tuned for that. I like this time just to be able to catch up with you guys, get to know you guys. And it's usually a pretty fun hour. So let me know your status down below. Are you guys on the board? Are you froze? Are you catching fish? Are you not catching fish? You getting skunked? What are you catching them on? Let me know. Hold on. Is this an emergency or what? 1 second. Oh, no. Buddy of mine. That's not good. We got bad storms coming here, and that is a picture of some hail. 3 pieces of hail in a hand. That's not good. Mike, I'm not sure if you are watching the stream or not, but I just got your text. And I just put my truck in the garage. Becca's over there in the building. So make sure you guys take cover tonight. If you guys have bad storms in your area, this could be a pretty, could be a doozy tonight. That's some pretty big hail. Little roll call here. What's going on, Caro? Good to see you. Well, Scott beat you again. What's going on, Jason? Let's do this. Mad Al, what's up, buddy? Douglas, my dude, what's up? Lauren, good to see you, man. TJ81, I'm dedicating this time for this live, no side gig, driving tonight, just a beer and good chat. Man, I do appreciate that. I do appreciate it. What's going on, W Track 71? Good evening, everyone, and I hope all is well. I was able to toss the frog a little today, and surprisingly, I had a few explosions I wasn't expecting, but no catch to log. It may be too early. I'll tell you what, I went out, but you guys actually, my wife has to edit that video tonight. She's going to love that. But I went out again. What is today? Today's Tuesday. I went out yesterday, and it was a crap show. It was not good. You guys can just watch the video, and I tell you what happened in that video. But it was not good. I am still not on the board from the boat. I'll tell you that much. But it even got worse on the water, and like I said, you guys will find that out in the video. What's going on, Scott? Larry Seeking, what's up, man? Daniel, what's up, buddy? Now, Daniel, he got a tub the other day. So I got that picture on here. I think he said, what, you got your PB, you broke it twice this year? Hope you don't mind, but I'm showing you a picture, man. I think it's awesome. Look at this freaking tub, dude. That is a tub. Congrats to Daniel. Courtney, what is up? Thank you, Daniel. What's going on, Thomas? Patrick, my dude, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Doug, glad you could join, buddy. I know you usually got to get to bed. Glad to see you. What's going on, Chris? Dodging a few tornadoes, but I'm here. Man, be safe, dude. It's going to get bad. I think here it changed. It was earlier, but I do believe tonight is coming in around. I think it's around midnight. No, 11 o'clock here. We got the little red dot on there. It's going to get real about 11. Joseph Keller, my man. What's up, dude? TJ, my man. Sorry to hear about that wadded day on the lake. Dude, it's just, I don't know what's going on. And you guys know this. I don't usually take the boat out for a couple months. I usually spend the first couple months of after the thaw at the ponds. And I'm starting to remember why I used to do that because I just cannot catch them on the lakes. I mean, they're high, beyond muddy. The lake that I went to again yesterday was again still super high. Water's over the rocks, and the water temp was 50. I think I seen 53.8. That was the warmest that I seen. But there's no sign of life up shallow except if you're carp fishing, you're good to go because there was a ton of carp up shallow, but I didn't see any signs of any bait fish, any bass, nothing. It was pretty terrible. And second time in a row, I forgot to bring drinks, and it was terrible. We have a first timer in the house, man. I do appreciate you tuning in. I don't want to say your name wrong. Alpha Tac 4, is that right? I only have half a pack of dingers left, man. You better order up some more dingers. TKJ80, first fish of the season today. Wasn't big, but finally on the board for the year. It's kind of funny. I'm on the board with the jerk bait, which is a bait that I hardly ever throw, and that's the bait that I'm on the board with. But congrats, man. It's awesome to be on the board. Bendito, what's up, buddy? Man, I can't complain. I had high hopes for a early spring. It kind of was early, not really, but and I can't catch any fish. So other than that, man, I'm glad to be hanging out with you awesome people. What's going on, William? Whatever you guys want to chat about, put in the comments here. Again, there's never any topics to these. I just get on what I can get on, and we just catch up and have fun and give away some tackle. Caro, dumb catfish. Only thing today. You know what? I was praying for a carp or catfish the other day. There's anything to tug on my line, and it did not happen. My dude Patrick. There we go, man. I got to show it off on the board. He's in the chat with that's the Booyah Lipless, one of the custom colors there. I had to make sure your number's not on the screen here. Good deal, man. That's awesome. What's going on, Alan? Watching you instead of Trump going fishing this weekend. Nothing wrong with old Trump, though. Scott says finally iced out, nothing on board yet. Daniel is. You're catching tubs, dude. Man, I'm happy for you, buddy. What's going on, Jerry? Leanne, good to see you, babe. Holy crap on a cracker. That was huge hail. I'm not looking forward to that. I thought they said lemon size hail is expected. And where we park our truck or my work trucks, they're parked right up the street here. They have it's not like a warehouse, it's just a big building. And they got a lot of stuff going on in there, but they were able to squeeze my wife's Jeep in there today. So she's undercover and my truck fit in the garage. So we're good just in case the hail does come. Normally, what I do is she's in the garage, and as soon as the storms are on the way, I go up and sleep at the gas stations. And I kind of got sick of doing that, so we tried to find a place for one of the vehicles to go. I'm not pulling the boat out, so Courtney caught me on a Guggen Squad sunfish colored jig. That's cool. Good jig bite. Michael's going fishing Friday. I'll be on the lake Friday as well. Kind of sucks. I wasn't really catching any fish yesterday, but I had 2 videos in mind that I wanted to shoot. And after I swung around this point is when I was going to shoot those videos. And but I wanted to be actually like casting while I was making them. But well, I guess I'm kind of giving away what happened there. You guys will see. You'll see in tomorrow's video. Sounds like a pilot talking to the passengers. I'm not sure that's a good thing or not, bud. Is it? Is that good? Bad? KRDP. What's up, buddy? Matt Al says we have rain and hail coming up this way in Canada tonight and overnight. What's going on, Michael? My dude John, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. TJ, man, just got home from a session after work. Before I went, I left my SLX-DC and one of the Akuma rods leaned against the truck. Oh, no way. Then I backed over them. No way, dude. That's not cool, man. I'm smiling here, but dude, that's not cool. Don't forget your poles. Man, that sucks, dude. That is not good. So you backed over. I'm assuming the rod's trash, but did you dodge the reel at all? What Akuma rod was it? And a shipment wasn't $70. I'd send you another rod. That is not cool, man. Nigel, what's going on, buddy? Good evening from Chicago. Hopefully it's warming up for you there in Chicago. Lauren says this season for us starts up on April 15th. I am itching to go out, getting everything spooled up and conditioned. There you go, man. Got to condition that line, especially if you're not using it right away. Line conditioner is a must. Old Patrick, that's the picture I just showed, catching them on the new Lure Net exclusive colors of the Hard Knocker. My dude. You got 4 more tonight, though? Dude, that's a heck of a day, man. Way better than what I've been having. We got 80 people on here. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up, please do that. Really do appreciate it. We got 6 packs of some Biospawn for somebody tonight. We'll pick a winner for that at the end of the stream. Let me know down below, guys. You on the board? What you catching them on? How's life treating you? What's going on, Frank? Frank says, hey, gang, dual streaming is difficult. Who else you watching, Frank? Jeff Loving Fishing. Hey, Jim, what rod would you use specifically for jerkbait fishing brand length? There's 2 of them that I use. The one rod you guys see a lot is the Akuma 6.9. It's an all-purpose rod. It's not as soft as a cranking rod, but it's still got a moderate mod fast action to it. I do like that one. It's a 6.9, loads at an 1/8, maxes out at 3/4. So it's great for your lighter. It'd be good for your lighter jerk baits or lighter baits. I love it for just a lighter weight moving bait rod. But again, it's great for single hooks, but you can still get away with some treble hooks. So it would be good for a jerk bait. Again, it's a 6.9, medium heavy, mod fast. And the one that I actually use for jerk baits, it is the Akuma Guide Select cranking rod. It's a 6'9" as well. I believe it's a medium heavy. I take that back. It's a medium. That one is a medium with a mod fast action. So the actual jerkbait rod that I use is the Akuma Guide Select. And I tell you what I've showed that. I probably did show that rod. Let me look at the video so I'm telling you right. I actually showed both of those rods, but the jerkbait rod would have been in Top 5 Spring Techniques video that was released 6 days ago. You can see both of those rods in that video. Thomas haven't been yet, huh? Been out twice, still not on the board. I've had the crash liner out 3 times, 2 or 3 times. Yeah, dude, I struck out each time. Not cool. I better go back to the ponds. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to go back to the ponds just to get in the rhythm again, and then go back to the lakes. I don't want to do that though. I want to catch them on the bigger lakes. I'm just not having much luck. Rob says, first time watching one of your lives. Cool, man. One of your lives live. Appreciate that. We try to do it every other Tuesday. The time will vary, just depends when I get off work. But I get down here literally as soon as I get home, I come right in this room. So I try to get down here as fast as possible. I know it's late. What's going on, Robert? Yes, huge congrats to Daniel. He is a stud. Tub catching machine. What's going on, Jason? When is Mikey gonna come? Oh no way, this Courtney, is that you? What's going on? I don't know. He's been fishing at the park with one of his buddies. They were out actually yesterday. He actually caught 2 bass yesterday. And he's supposed to have a little I guess park tournament tomorrow. I'm supposed to actually spool up his reels and everything tonight, get them all ready for his tournament. Loser has to buy lunch. You should bring Colin. Oh, you received the package from a couple weeks ago. Very cool. That was the last Tuesday Night Live winner right there. William, where are you located having these storms? I'm about 20 minutes from St. Louis. I'm in Illinois. I don't know. Patrick says I am right in the bullseye of the risk area for storms tonight. Dude, that ain't cool, man. Be safe, buddy. Anyone just tuning in here, a buddy of mine, I'll show you the picture. Sent me a picture of the hail. I'm not sure where this came from. Um, that's 3 pieces of hail in somebody's hand. I mean, that's some pretty big hail. I think they're calling for lemon size hail tonight. I am a bank fishing guy, and my fish finder is my pair of Maui Jims. I'd like to have some kind of location device. Bank fishing, you should check out Deeper. I got plenty of videos on that. Just search my name and Deeper on YouTube, and that should pull up. William, your first time tuning in too, man. I do appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed the show. Anyone just tuning in for the first time, there is never any topics to these. We just get on and catch up, have fun, give away some tackle, talk about how terrible we're all doing fishing, except some of you guys. Some of you guys are knocking them dead already. How are you and Big Mike doing? We're doing good. He's hoping to get out with me on Friday. He's off school for spring break. Right now, I do believe he's in the backyard shooting some hoops with his girlfriend. She's taking quite a bit of his time right now. So, but yeah, he's doing some fishing, doing a lot at the park. Frank says 81 days until bass season opens. No kidding, dude. You should be moving. 81 days. I don't know if I could do that. So 81 days. That's like what, 2.5 months. So when does it close for you? Oh, he says I'm moving in with you for about 79 days. I don't blame you, man. You ain't gonna catch no fish around here. At least I ain't. South Jersey Fisherman 028. What's up, man? What's going on, Paul? Yeah, it was. I think it was like 80 degrees here today. That's probably what's causing these storms. And then I think Friday is back down to like 63, something like that. Hey, can you use any type of jig with just a steady retrieve and trailer? I do have spinners. Do have spinners. Not sure what you mean about the spinners. I mean, you probably can. I mean, the head designs are for, some are made for grass, some are made for wood, some are made for swimming. I mean, I probably use a pitch and jig and a swim jig. I don't really get into like getting every style. I mean, those two, I mean, I'll even swim a pitch and jig or a flipping jig, whatever you want to call them. I'll swim them, pitch them. I'll do the same with the swim jig. I'll swim it. I'll hop it off the bottom. I'll pitch it around wood, swim it out. I mean, at least for me, a swim jig is very versatile. Swim jig and a pitch and jig I use for about everything. But even like a football jig, I would drag a football jig around. I haven't thrown a football jig in a long time, but even then, I would drag them around, swim them. I mean, there's nothing saying you can't do it. But my go-to jig is definitely a swim jig. After that would be some sort of pitching jig. What's going on, Hank? How you doing, buddy? Mad Al, I have seen the Z-Man micro baits. I did not pick any up yet, though. What's going on, Jennifer? How you doing? Killer paint job on that. What was that? The Guggen Baits Contender? Pretty killer paint job over there. I was eyeballing that one. Might have to pick one of those up. That's pretty hot. I'm not much of a swim bait guy, but that swim bait did look pretty dang fire. Caught a 2-pound largemouth on a spinnerbait with no trailer. I don't throw a trailer on a spinnerbait. Really hardly at all. Unless I need a heavier head, heavier head weight because I want a bigger blade or there's some wind or want to get a bit deeper. But I'm fishing shallow. That's really the only time I'll put on a trailer just to give me a little bit of lift. Other than that, I run them with no trailers. Daryl, yeah, we got 6 packs of Biospawn for somebody tonight. 4 packs of swim baits, 2 packs of Biocross. We'll pick a winner at the end of the stream. There's also a giveaway going on my last video for 6 packs of, what's the name of that video? New drops. Go over there, check that out. I'm giving away 6 packs of dingers on that video. We'll pick that winner in a couple days. Screw hail damage the other day. Cracked my windshield. No kidding. I remember when I got my Rebel. I had a Ram Rebel. I didn't have it for long at all, and I bet it was within a couple months. We had hail, had over 50 something dents in it, and soon after I got that fixed, I got another 50 something dents in it. And after that, when I got my white truck, that's whenever there was a chance for hail, I went and stayed at the gas station or in a car wash or wherever. Whenever there was a chance for bad storms, I left. I wasn't having that happen again. But yeah, hail damage, man, it sucks. It's a pain in the butt. What's a good spinner bait rod? I like something that's got a good amount of backbone but a softer tip. One of my favorites is the Akuma TCS. It's a 6'9", medium heavy mod fast. I won't toss anything over half on that. I do believe kind of that rod. It'll handle more, but for me, half's kind of like the sweet spot. I wouldn't go over that. I love a quarter on it. Love 3/8 on it. Half works really well as well, but I wouldn't go over half on that rod. But that's one of my favorites. I do plan to pick up some of those Falcon spinnerbait rods that Jason Christie uses. I also like KVD, loose KVD rod. It's a spinnerbait rod. I like that one. One of my favorites was the EVX. It was a 6'8" medium heavy mod fast, and that one was discontinued, which sucks. But the 2 main ones that I use now is that TCS and that loose KVD rod. How do I feel about Tourney X app tournaments? Just finding out about these. I'm not really sure about that app. I did one before on YouTube. It was through Connect Scale. I thought it was kind of fun. And actually, it was kind of funny just because my son was supposed to have that little tournament tomorrow with his buddy. He was saying, hey, I should do another one of those on YouTube. We actually talked about it yesterday. So I may do another one of those. If you guys would like to do that, let me know here in the comments. And if we get enough interest in it, maybe we can do that. But it was fun. Fishing a tournament this weekend in Louisiana on a lake full of cypress. Was muddy this past weekend and supposed to rise anywhere between 3 to 5 feet before Saturday. Water temps are 72. Any advice? Man, we're flooded now. I catch you nothing. I'm not sure I'm the guy that should be giving any advice, but at least what I'm doing now, I'm fishing the old, I guess you could say the old the old cover line of the old structure. The rock banks that were flooded now, obviously water's past those. I'm still trying to find those banks. So just fishing the old cover lines is what I would do. But I'm far from an expert, as you guys can see in the video. So um, yeah, I don't know, dude. But that's what I would do. Yeah, we haven't had rain. Well, I guess we had rain a few days ago. I just couldn't believe. Now the spillway at the lake that I was at, it's not huge. And the guy that I was talking to there said it's a slow drainer, and it really is because I was there last week, and then I was there yesterday, and from that week difference, the lake is still pretty dang high. You still can't see half of the rock banks that are on that lake. So Doug has been mostly buying fishing gear for the season and for the first vacation of the year. Where you going, man? You going fishing? Well, Hank, old Mike Watts says take him fishing. He needs free lunch. This rate, he might get a free lunch out of me. It's not been my year so far. Hover rig. Man, there's so many different rigs out. I can't even keep up with them. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, what a hover rig is. I don't know. I'll have to look that one up. Well, Patrick said it's been 80 plus degrees yesterday and today, just teasing me that spring is here, but now the crazy weather is spoiling it. Same thing we're dealing with, man. It's that time of year, though, right? I think the booyah I have is the 3/8, but I have a quarter. I'll try. What's going on, Mr. John? Dale from Minnesota. What's up, man? Speaking rods, my 13 fishing rod guides finally broke. Got to replace two. Should be an easy fix. I've only replaced the tip top. I've never replaced actual guides before. Speaking of 13, though, I just got in three of the Meta series rods. You guys been asking about those. We will get those on the water as soon as the reels show up. I got three of the Meta reels coming as well. And what I get, I got the 7-foot cranking rod, 7.2 medium heavy, 7.3 medium heavy. So we will play around with those, and we'll do some videos on those. I'm really excited to play around with those. Well, Hank caught a pickerel the other day. Mr. John still waiting to get out. Hopefully soon. You got some storms heading your way tonight, man. You Simon, what's up, buddy? We have 105 people on here. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up, please do so. Really do appreciate that. And we have 6 packs of Biospawn for somebody at the end of the stream. Thunderhawk square bill. I thought I had one of those somewhere. Is that what these are? Yeah. We got these in one of the MTB boxes. Haven't used them yet. It's different though. I like this color. I didn't even check. Do these have? It's more kind of like a coffin bill too. These got rattles. Yeah, they got rattles. Good looking little square bill though. What's going on, Daryl? Dang, Bassin 227 got on the board Sunday with a 5.5 on the Rapala DT4. I love the DT series. Heck of a fish though, man. Congrats. Get your bait caster dialed in, man. Which bait caster are we working with? Anyone just getting started with bait casters, I have a handful of videos on the channel. Definitely search for that. I think anyone can use a bait caster with the tips I give in those videos. Yep, Jerry, I know I'm behind on comments, buddy. I'm sure you just heard what I said about the 13 rods. the Meta series. Yeah, we got 3 of those that showed up the other day, and we got the reels hopefully on the way. I know they were on back order. South Jersey Fisherman 028. It took me 8 trips of skunking to finally get on fish 2 months ago. No kidding. Could be the way I'm going, dude. I've already been skunked the last 2 trips. Most likely Friday be a third one, because the lake I'm going to Friday is really it's really muddy. But the only thing I got going for me there, it's not high. It's got a much bigger spillway. Well, you know what, I'm saying that now, but we got a lot of rain coming tonight. But yeah, hopefully it's not high. I can deal just with the mud. Usama says, we finally have open water here in Canada, but water is still super cold and still waiting for some nice weather to head out. Yeah, yesterday it was 53.8 was the warmest water I found. Well, Daryl says, a nice job with your YouTube channel. I do appreciate that, man. No problem, Daniel. Man, I must be really behind on comments. I do apologize for that. I know a lot of you guys love it that I read all the comments, so that's what we try to do here, but it usually takes the entire hour to read them all. Leanne got on the board Sunday afternoon, a 6-inch dink and a 2-pounder. Now on the board for catch 22 and knucklehead tournaments with Chad Hoover. That's cool. I think Michael, I think I still have him. He got on the board yesterday at the park. Where are those at? Let's see here. There's one little guy there, and then there's another one. There was probably have it in here. I got him one of those pond and creek bags. What do I do with the other one? Here it is, right here. And I knew where he was going. I said, you know what, dude, you need to put on a little finesse spinnerbait. So I had him. I rigged him up with one of the War Eagle. That is the finesse spinnerbait 5/16. That's what I rigged up for him yesterday, and he caught those 2 bass on it. Oh, John says the rods and reels. No kidding, man. That sucks, buddy. So you got the reel too. Hi, you know who I am, right? Quest Gaming. Quest Gaming. Should I know? You know what? Quest Gaming is that my son Michael? I don't know. I don't know. Who are you? Quest Gaming. It could be my son Michael. I don't know. Courtney, if Michael, if that is you, yes, it's Colin. I was catching them today. You got super sunburned, but the ponds were overpopulated, so the fish weren't too big. At least you're catching them though, man. That's cool. I know you like the Guggen baits. Have you seen the new Guggen lizards? Check those out. They look pretty cool. But glad you're catching them though. TN Bassmaster says, correction, baseball size hail. That is the only Weather Channel says you can think of. No kidding. Yeah, they said lemon size hail coming, man. That's not good. Crappie Cat, what's up, buddy? Morgan, good to see you. You could just come downstairs and hang out, you know. That's Michael's girlfriend. Courtney, or Colin, I should say. One I caught yesterday was probably close to 4.5 pounds. No kidding. Well, that's a big one, dude. If Morgan's on here, then Quest Gaming has to be Big Shirksky. We got 110 people on here. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. Dude, if you don't do it for me, do it for Quest Gaming. I'm pretty sure that's Big Mike in the chat. Mike, you could have come down here, showed everybody a new haircut. Colin says, I'm off on spring break too. I'll have to come over and fish. And Michael's off on Friday and Monday. What's going on, Steve? How you doing, buddy? Some it says bass season opens 4th Saturday in June here in Ontario, Canada. No kidding. Still got a while to wait, man. I'd be moving. I'd be packing my bags. I wouldn't go to Illinois. I'd go anywhere but Illinois, but I'd be packing my bags. Andy says, have you ever had any trouble with Norman speed clips slinging your lures off? I've been using those things for, gosh, probably 8, 10 years, if not longer, and I've never had any issues with those. TMS Master, yeah, Jim, at the Classic, I got the Falcon series, Christy spinnerbait rod, and I love it. It's nicer than my Mega Bass rods. No kidding. The one he uses, right? It's a heavy power, ain't it? A heavy mod fast. I didn't look to see if they have a couple of them, but I thought the one that I seen him, you know how they put the specs up on the screen. I thought it was a heavy power. Yeah, I definitely want to get one of those. Cole, I'm not much of a finesse guy. I've probably thrown a drop shot a handful of times in my lifetime. It's just not how I like to fish. You guys know it. If I had if I could, I would shallow crank all day long. I'm just not much of a finesse guy with the watercolor that I fish. If I'm gonna finesse fish, I love a wacky rig. I love a shaky head. TJ, the season is closed in my zone starting at midnight, December 1st. Bass is closed for over half the year. Good thing I like catching pike. Trout season opens later this month. Well, I guess if you have other things to fish for, but man, half a year, that does kind of suck. But like you said, you got other things you can fish for. I wouldn't mind fishing for muskie. I think it'd be fun to. If I wasn't bass fishing, I probably would be muskie fishing. Can you have a shout out? Big Shursky and Morgan, the lovebirds. Are you guys upstairs making fun of me? You clowns. Can you have a shout out? Morgan. Jerry says, I've been using speed clips for about 2 months with zero issues. Yeah, I haven't had any issues with those. I love them. Yep. Kind of what we were talking about earlier, the trailer on a spinnerbait. Keep it a little shallower. My absolute favorite plastics are the Yum Dingers and the Helgermites. I tell you what, it's Yum is probably one of the best bang for your buck plastics you can get. Crawpappy. It's kind of funny actually just thinking about that. Long time ago, fishing the lake down the street, I had I think it was a Chompers jig, a 5/8 ounce Chompers football jig, and a full size Yum Crawpappy. And I thought I had a tank on. Threw it right in front of a grass line, and sure enough, it was like a 10-pound carp. But it's kind of funny that a carp ate a jig that big. But yeah, love the Yum plastics. Good stuff. Jennifer, just wondering if you have any plans to team up with Fluke Master this summer. Been loving the content you both put out. I'd like to. If usually when he's down this way, he usually swings in here. I'm sure you know that too. We got a handful of videos together on the channel. But yeah, I'd love to shoot some more videos with him. Cool dude. But I'd imagine he's probably pretty busy with everything that he's doing. But yeah, I'd love to though. It's Big Mike. Say if you want me to join in on the stream. Dude, you can come down here and get on the stream. I don't mind making fun of you for the rest of the stream, 20 minutes. What type of rod action is best for soft plastics on a smaller hook like a 1/0? I still like a fast action, but if you're going to be tossing light wire hooks, you could probably step it down to a medium power, but I still like a fast action rod. Yeah, those lighter wires. That's usually Michael. I think he's got like a medium light spinning rod. I know he's got a medium power, but that's what I rig him up with. Is because he hasn't really. Mike, I'm going to make fun of you a little bit. He hasn't really figured out that you have to set the hook. He just kind of sits there, kind of like my wife. Just kind of sits there and waits for the fish to take it. That light wire hook, I mean, when they grab it, it's so fine and sharp that it penetrates almost with like little effort. So you don't need a ton of backbone to set a light wire hook. So you'd be good with a medium power, fast action. Looks like Quest Gaming got a new sub. What you guys probably should do, anyone that is sub to Quest Gaming, I would unsub. What's the lightest EWG size you consider for Texas rig and why? Lightest, like smallest? I even use like a 1/0. I know Big Mike, even for like scooshy bugs, he'll use a 2 and 3/0. As long as you have enough gap, I'm not saying the hook's going to be too small. So it just really depends on um, the thickness of the plastic. I think I even have 2/0. Yeah, I have 2/0 and 1/0 that I'll use. Again, it just depends on the bait itself. I guess if the bait itself is just too thick, I may put a jig head on there. But yeah, as long as I have enough gap in there, I'll still use an EWG. My go-to sizes I probably use for EWG would be 3 and 4/0. Probably 4/0 the most. Lauren Campbell, trying out some new chatterbait colors this year. Haven't had much luck with them in the past. But I'm going to try to get more confident with them. Any trailer suggestions to toss on it for a trailer? Um, Yoda Worm is a good one. Strike King Blade Minnow. Really, any finesse worm. I love the plasma tails, but a finesse worm, like I said, the Blade Minnow, the Big Bite Bait. I think they call it like might be called the Kamikaze or like the Swim On. Those are good. Yamamoto, Zacho, the Z-Man Razor Shads. And really, if you'll notice, everything that I'm mentioning, it doesn't really have a boot tail. I like the blade to give the action to the soft plastic. When you have a boot tail back there, I'm not saying it don't work because I know that it does, but sometimes they will interfere because you just have a wider, slower action compared to that much tighter, faster action with the blade. Again, I'm not saying it doesn't work, but I just get better results with a trailer that doesn't really have any action and let the blade give the action to the plastic. That one from Berkeley, I got those in the boat. What are those called? Might have some of those out here. Nope. Oh wait, yeah, I do. I still got some in here. Power Stinger, another one from Berkeley. That you'll see there, the tail itself, it's got the profile, but it doesn't really have any kicking action. On vacation, Doug is going fishing, camping, bought some gear for the kayak. Use my Carl's credit to buy some chatterbait, mini max baits. There you go. Jason says, waiting for Bass Open here. So for now, I'm hitting Niagara Falls for some huge trout. There you go. They're talking about some rain coming in tomorrow. Yeah, we got, they're calling for lemon size hail and bad storms starting here tonight around midnight. Little Rich, I just picked up some of those. I picked up the junior shallow hybrid hunters. Listen to Jekyll Productions. Smash the thumbs up. Guys, we'll get a giveaway going here in about 10 minutes. So stay tuned for that. I got 6 packs of Biospawn for you guys. No, that really is Jen. That's really her. Right there. So you picked up bait casting reel last September for the first time in 20 years, and yours and Debo's videos helped immensely. Sincere thanks. No problem, buddy. Glad it helped you out. A lot of guys, always I tell it in those videos. A lot of guys will say, for your tension knob, you want the lure just to fall slow. And I think that's really one of the biggest mistakes for a beginner. Just tighten that thing up so it doesn't fall at all, and really get used to flinging that thing out there. And once you get good at it, then you can loosen it up. But I think that's the biggest mistake, is leaving it loose really at all. Just tighten her up. I mean, you don't want to crank it down super tight. You want the lure to come out, or the line to come out, but just make sure it doesn't drop, that you actually have to shake your rod to get that lure to fall. That's how you need to set it up. And you can cast all day and not thumb that spool at all. And you'll just get way more confidence in using a bait caster than if you were to have it loose. And I'm glad that worked out for you, man. Douglas caught 3 bass on the Berkeley Stunna and 6 cents provoke. That's the only bass I've caught this year, has been on the Stunna. Fist bump time. Appreciate you, buddy. Mr. Gamut, what's up, man? Mr. Clean. I hear that, buddy. I agree with you, man. It makes that first fish you catch that much better. Patrick says, come on down here to Arkansas and I'll get you on them. It's a little warmer down here than where you're at. Dude, if I could get off work, man, I'd be there. We should set something up, though. That would be fun. We could shoot some video together. Beetle spins in the ponds. I agree. I love a spinnerbait or a wacky rig in a pond. Beetle spin, it'll catch them anywhere. Kim says, evening from Arkansas. So storm here tonight and tomorrow, but the weekend and next week looks sunny and 80s. Going to drag out the boat and gear and soak up some vitamin D and fish, hopefully. There you go. Got to get her out, get her going. The year will be over before you know it. It'll be snowing again. I mean, that's how fast this year is. Can you believe it's already April? Feels like it was just Christmas, like yesterday. I guess because it was just like snowing like 2 weeks ago. Just like, it's hard to believe. So yeah, the Christie rod, the Falcon rod, was a heavy mod fast 610, a little bit longer. I'm using a 6.9 now. Used a 6.8 before. Yeah, 610 be good. Yeah, I do plan on getting a couple of those, and like I said, we'll do videos on that. I'd imagine that heavy, it'll probably handle, because I know he throws some pretty heavy spinnerbaits on those, so I'd imagine it'll handle up to at least 1 ounce or so. I got some 3/4s that I like to sling around, but that TCS rod that I'm using, it maxes out at 3/4, so I really don't want to put a 3/4 on it. If you end up getting to the max on the weight, they get kind of sloppy. They're not near as accurate, so I like a rod that could at least handle 1 ounce if I'm going to sling a 3/4 on it. What's going on, Lindsay? Better late than never. Little spring cleaning. You got 56 rods. No, man, I'm not a fan of glass cranking rods. Not at all. I didn't realize the last one I got with the KVD cranking rod. It's composite, and I threw it like once and put it down. I haven't even used it since then. The Dobbins rods I've used before were glass. I don't like the weight, and I've never really paid attention to um, a rod's weight or a reel's weight, but I like noticed it right away. Another one was it was a Kistler. I think they call it the feeling reel. That's another one that's got glass in it, and you can just tell right away it's just tip heavy. And I wasn't very accurate with it. I didn't care for them, so no, I just like a graphite, straight graphite. Fist and Fix is about to get his boat out of the shed. Oh no, I didn't check my knot today and launch a spinner into the wild blue yonder. I got hung a few times and never checked my line like a dummy. It happens though. Just keep casting. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Muskies. There we go, dude. Dude, I'm down, man. I want to catch a big old muskie. A buddy of mine's got a, I think he's got a 40 inch. I mean, we're just bass fishing. We talked about this before at Kincaid, and he ended up catching a couple close to 40. That's his biggest. So I got to get like a 50. I got to beat him. I'm sure if we met up, I'd probably have to bring him. But you got to put me on the big ones. I would love to catch just a huge muskie. It'd be so much fun. Smotley crew fishing. TJ Dizzle. I know Debo, huh? Patrick, you guys really should connect. There was a time, to be honest with you, I was going to have Jennifer paint up a bunch of those square A's for me. You guys, you guys should definitely connect. She's one of the best for sure. If you guys need help connecting, let me know after the stream, and I'll get you guys. I'll get you guys connected. But she's awesome. And Patrick, he's a good dude. Jennifer, you're still on here. He's a good dude. I think it's cool. I see a lot of you guys. You guys talk amongst yourselves in the comments and all that. I mean, I think it's just a good time to get together. We got 140 people on here just to catch up, pass the time before the storms. I truly appreciate all you guys, hopping on these chats. The Axle hybrid jigs. I think that's what I picked up. Is that what these are? I don't have those in the boat yet, but I did pick up something from 6 Cents. No, is it Axle? Yeah, these. I picked some of those up. Have not used those yet, but we will. Lauren says, thanks for the tip on the chatterbaits. Have you ever used Real Magic to condition your line? I'm using KVD right now, but I can get Real Magic a lot easier. I have. I don't think it works near as good as KVD line and lure, but I did use it in the past. It did work. I just got better results with KVD line and lure. I tell you what, with KVD line and lure, I don't reapply much at all. First application, make sure it dries on your line. From there, it's like I don't mess with it too much. But fresh line, I always use KVD line and lure. And like I said, Real Magic is good stuff, but I just had better results with KVD line and lure. But use whatever you can get your hands on. I do like the aerosol type can of the Real Magic versus the line and lure stuff. You know what? I probably got that. Yes, I got it right here. That's how much I use the KVD line and lure. I ordered the big bottle last time. What is this thing? 16 ounces. We're 53 minutes in here. A couple more minutes, we'll get that giveaway going. Yep, KVD line conditioner is fire. Agreed, man. What was that other stuff? I can't think of it now. Real snot. That was some good stuff too. But man, that stuff was like it's very, very oily. I remember spraying a reel beginning of the season, and that stuff was still on my reel like at the end of the season. It definitely penetrated the line. You know what I'm saying? It was good, but it was just like, and I probably used more than I should have, but it was just really oily. I'm not sure if they're even still in business or not, but that's another option. But it was very oily. What's going on, Ron? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Oh, you got videos? You got shore fishing videos, musky fishing? I'll have to check that out. This is the first year that I have fished the whole season. Is it really this hard? I thought there would be better results for the pre-spawn, but nope. Zip, zero, zilch until today. No fish. I mean, I guess it all depends how good you are, how good the water is you're fishing, and I'm sure a lot of you guys. I mean, I am by far I'm not a great fisherman really at all. But I'm sure some of you think when I say my lakes aren't that great, that I'm using that as an excuse. They truly are not that great. I mean, they're not. And they're small, they're heavily pressured. And that's what's bad about a heavily pressured body of water that's muddy is the main lake that I fish got one dock on it, it's got a stump field on it, handful of laydowns. I mean, everyone is fishing the same stuff, so it just gets very beat up. But if you're a great fisherman on great water, you're going to have a much better season than somebody that's not as good and on not as good water. You know what I'm saying? So the season can go either way. It just really depends on your skill set and really where you're fishing. But I mean, it regardless if the lake is good or not, um, there's still just times of the year that are just really tough. You just got to be able to track the fish, where they go, and all that. And that's something I'm not great at. Where are the fish this time of year? But yeah, there's a lot of guys, and I've said it before, and I'm not naming any names, but there's a lot of guys that shoot videos that make it look really easy, uh, but they're on some dang good water. I would hope they could catch them the way they do with where they're fishing. I'd like to see some of those guys fish some of these mud holes that I'm fishing. I'd like to see what they pull out. Yeah, a body of water can make somebody look really, really good. I just got my hands on SLX DC. Can't wait to get it. Can't wait to get it to cast. Can't get it to cast very far. I normally use a Metanium MGL or my Daiwa Zillion. The SLX DC doesn't cast half as far. Is it a setting issue or is it normal? I mean, mine's slinked it pretty far. I mean, it could be a variety of things. It could be lure weight you're using, could be the rod you're using, could be pound test you're using compared to what you use when you're using the Metanium. That's something I would look at first. Let's say maybe you're only slinging 12-pound test on your Metanium. If you put 17 on the DC, it's probably not going to go near as far as that 12-pound test goes. Same with lure weight. But yeah, the DCs are their casters. So Fish and Fix. I hated that feeling real rod from Kistler. Yeah, it was very, very tip heavy. I didn't care for it. All right, guys, we are 57 minutes in here. Let's go ahead and get the bassless chap. Can you apply the cavity line and lure too often? I don't think it would hurt it, but if you spray it on and then make a cast, in my mind, you're just casting it off. So if you're gonna spray it more often, what I would do is to spray it either each time when you're done fishing or when you're on your way to the lake, spray it that way it can dry on the line. I don't really see the point of spraying it as you're fishing because to me you're just gonna spray it and cast it right off. So I mean I don't think you would hurt your line at all if you want to spray it before each trip or after each trip. So I would say no. How much difference do you feel with line conditioner, and have you had any issues with it at all? Zero issues with KVD line and lure. Really means zero issues with all of them. I haven't really had any issues. And you're not really like it doesn't make the line like any more sensitive. What it does, it kind of it almost removes the memory. I mean, it just makes the line super soft, real limp. I mean, it almost when you spray it and you let it dry and then you pull the line out after it's dry, it almost reminds you of like silk. It just takes the memory out, and you can tell. I mean, I used to as I would spool, I would start to spool up, and I would coat the entire spool. Like I would put like 20, 30 yards on and spray the spool, put 20, 30 yards, spray the spool. Now I just spool it all the way up and I just spray the top of the spool or of the line. And you can see when you make a cast just how far down the conditioner got into the line. And just with my experience with it, what you get from just spraying the top is more than enough. But yeah, I won't throw fluorocarbon without it. I mean, you can put it on mono as well. Some guys put it on braid and they say it kind of quiets the braid down some. I haven't noticed really any more casting distance with braid. Yeah, it might quiet it down a little bit, but I don't even spray the braid anymore. I mainly only spray my fluorocarbon. Good stuff though. If you have not used a line conditioner on there, you really should try it out. Okay, let's get the giveaway going here. Then we'll grab a few more questions. We got 140 people on here. Really do appreciate that. We got 6 packs of Biospawn for one of you guys. Not sure what you put on here for the tag. All right, all you have to do is put pound or hashtag storms, and you are entered in the giveaway right now. Start collecting comments. Okay. Hit me up on Instagram if you want to chat more. Those likes aren't super deep. That's nice. But instead of blowing up TJ's feed, we can chat elsewhere. All right, dude. I appreciate it, man. Jason says, same with my legs as well. The good lakes are hammered with tournaments most of the year, unfortunately. See if we got any more comments on here before all the entries start rolling in here. Jason says, spray the KVD line conditioner not before, and your line is perfect for the next day. 100%, dude. Completely agree. Love the line conditioner. Suffix Mono. The Suffix Siege is one of my favorite monos. Love it. Old Bassless Chapters haven't even put the reel on the rod yet, but have sprayed it 2 or 3 times already, still sitting on the bench. Oh, you haven't even used the line? Yeah, I think just spraying it the one time until you use it, yeah, you're good. I don't think it's going to really soak down any more in the line. Thank you, Jerry. And now we got the comments rolling in here. Looks like we got a handful of the members in here. Looks like I've seen 4 or 5. But when I look at on my analytics on my phone, it's only showing I got 2 members. But I'm looking at like 5 of you guys right now. Maybe something's going on with the YouTube analytics. Yeah, I like the suffix. Lost yourself in YouTube shorts. It's easy to go down that rabbit hole, ain't it? You watch one and they just keep coming on. And Joe Moon says, I need to send you some of my hand poured baits. I'll check them out, buddy. We got 83 entries. That's about normal. We'll give it just another minute or two. We got 4 packs of the Exo Swims, 4 packs of Exo Swims, and 2 packs of the Vile Craws. What do I do to become a member? I don't really advertise it. I mean, some of you guys say you wanted to support the channel, and that's one way to do it. I think it's like $4.99 a month, so I set it up. But I don't advertise it because I don't want you guys to do that. I mean, if you really want to do it, do it. But like I said, I'm not asking for donations or anything. So like I said, it's there if you want to do it. But I think there's like a join tab or something like that next to subscribe. But like I said, I don't really advertise it. But looks like we do have a new member here. Thank you, Frank. Do appreciate that, buddy. All right, we got 83 entries here, so I think that's probably it. So let's go ahead and pick us a winner. Go back to the giveaway tool. All right, here we go. 83 entries, and the winner is Doug. All right. Doug is the winner. Good deal. Doug's been around for a long time. That's pretty cool. Dude, you'll have some baits on your vacation. So stop sharing here. StreamYard. Cool, man. Doug, I'm sure you're still in here, buddy. Where you at, Doug? And Doug's been around a long time. Good old boy. Where you at, Doug? Hopefully you didn't enter and go to bed. Hopefully you're still on here. Did I miss you? Doug, you all jumping around, man? As soon as I see his name here, I'll pull it up here and we'll close it out. I know he's in here. There he is. All right, dude. Oh, wrong one. All right, Doug. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, email, and we'll get that shipped out. Hopefully tomorrow. I might have time. Them storms are going to last, I think, till noon tomorrow. Then I got to go right to work. So if I can't ship it tomorrow, I'll ship it on Thursday. You're awake? All right, buddy. Guys, it was another awesome stream. I truly appreciate you guys hanging with me for an hour on a Tuesday evening. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to smash the thumbs up. We try to do these every other Tuesday around 7:30, 8 o'clock. Just depends when I get home from work. But again, I really appreciate you guys hanging with me for an hour. Have a good night. Be safe with these storms coming in here. And we will see you guys on the next one. I should have a video out tomorrow, but my wife have to start editing it right now. So as long as she gets it done, you guys will have a video tomorrow for Central Standard Time. I'm out. Love you guys. We'll see you guys on the next one.